to another video. This is Aquarium Analytic, and today we'll be talking about keeping shrimp in community aquariums. And this was inspired by a comment made by Nova, and I'll just pin it up here. So I'm going to be talking about what sort of shrimp you can keep in with community aquariums. So this is my 16-gallon aquarium, planted aquarium, dirted. And I have just some red cherry shrimp in here. You can see that female. I believe that she's buried. So buried meaning that they are they're getting ready to release their babies, and they've got their babies under like their undercarriage. So they're undercarriage. So you see my finger like under here, like the curved bit. So with them being saddled, it's like the unfertilized eggs on top, which you see. And then once they've been fertilised by the male after they've molted, and so basically go underneath the undercarriage, and then there the female just wafts lots of water on it to keep away any bacteria and also to keep them oxygenated. So this is a female, and let me just try and spot a male for you. So here is one of my males. So you can normally tell the difference just by the shape. Also, they're not as colourful, but they're not as big. So also I have some juvenile / baby shrimp, if I can try and spot some. Oh, there's one just on the moss there, if you can see that. So I bought these shrimp. I bought, I think, 1 or 2 of them maybe buried, and they've since then released their young, and so this female over here is now buried. But they're definitely increasing, and I find that these fish in here, so even though some people say that you can't really trust these fish with the shrimp, but I know there was a video by Aquarium Carp explaining this, but these are silver tips, and I've also got some coaches, blue tetras in here as well. They also say because they're quite aggressive. Well, they can be if there's too many males, but I have too many males because some of them decide to jump out, but I'll be doing a video on that later. So keeping shrimp, you want to give them good foods. So I've tried out the 5-in-1 Shrimp King foods, but I've only started with the first 2. So I first tried Snow Pops and Mineral, but there's also Protein, 5-leaf mix, and Complete. So with shrimp foods, you've got to give them like a good diet, otherwise they won't be able to molt or breed. With Mineral, it contains lots of minerals to help them molt, Protein to help them produce eggs, 5-leaf mix, so that will like be almost like Indian almond leaves, and that will help provide biofilm. Complete is just like a complete food almost. Snow Pops is like made out of I think it's like soybean shell or stuff, and yeah, and I find that this one breaks down really quick, which I really like it. But this one doesn't break down, the Mineral doesn't break down as much, but my snails also really enjoy it. Alternative for shrimp is shrimp sticks, and I'm going to do this as a giveaway. So make sure you're subscribed and you comment down below saying that you want to enter in the giveaway, and I'll be doing a stream for the giveaway soon. Also, other botanicals are quite good. So there's your Indian almond leaves, the biofilm, but I also find that nettle leaves work really well. So if you live in the UK, you can literally just go out, pick these, boil these, because they're pretty much everywhere, but I recommend putting on gloves because your hands will be really itchy after being stung. So with these foods, I've made sort of like a tally just to show which ones have worked. So I haven't used all of them, but hopefully you can see this and it shows which ones really work for me. So I haven't tried them on Rapashi yet, or the leaf mix, or Protein, or Complete. And also I have which ones the snails enjoy as well, because that's also my other invertebrates in this tank. So hopefully you'll be able to see these 2 juveniles alongside a female. So you should be able to see this a bit more clearly, and also a mono in the back, just so you can see them a bit more clearly and understand how to identify a juvenile or a baby, a female or a male. So with the larger species, so Amanos, they're really good at algae. So this tank pretty much, I've never really had algae problems. I think the only algae problem I've ever had was this beautiful Andrew when I bought it. It came with some blackbeard algae on it, but I don't think there's any left but there might be a teeny bit, but they eat most of it. There's also other algae eaters in here, so Nairite, snails, hill stream loaches, Otocinclus, also cherry shrimp and other smaller nano Neocaridina are really good at eating algae, like starting to pick off at it, and also they're smaller so they can get into smaller places where the Amanos can't. But so if you breed a lot of them, so let's say you have about 50 of them in a tank, they'll really help with the algae, because one shrimp will just eat a little bit, but with lots and lots and lots of them, they'll eat a lot of algae, because these guys are quite easy to breed, I find. So with the Neocaridina species, there's lots of different colours. So it's just from 2 different types of shrimp, I believe, and like from this 2 different types of Neocaridina, they've been able to breed to get different colours. So I'll just show a quick chart of all the colours. So with the grading, so the top grades being really nice colour. So cherry shrimps are the lowest red colour for red Neocaridina shrimp, and then it goes all the way up to, I think it's painted Sakuras or Bloody Marys, I'm not exactly sure, but just go back into the video and just see for me, because I've put the chart there. We have other videos on keeping shrimp, so I find that Mark's Shrimp Tanks, he's done lots and lots of videos on keeping Neocaridina and Caridina shrimp. But if you want maximum shrimp survival, I'd recommend not doing fish, due to the fact that predation can take place, because pretty much all shrimp except Otocinclus will take a shrimp any day. So with breeding them, lots of bushy plants is really good. So I think that, I know they definitely enjoy this really bushy Rotala. Moss is really good, so you could have Java moss, Christmas moss, weeping moss. Also, what's quite popular and used by Mark's Shrimp Tanks, he uses subwoofer tang, which is sort of like a moss, but it looks a bit like seaweed to me. But that's really good for shrimp, because it's almost like moss, and it's like really tight, lots of hiding spaces, and like food and lots of microbes and bits of food get caught up in there for the shrimp to hide in, and also pick off the little bits of food for the baby shrimp to be able to survive and grow. Also, another good food for shrimp survival is back to AE, which is basically like biofilm but in like a powder form. But if you want more videos on that, there's other videos, but I'm definitely going to get some for this tank and also the shrimp colony I'm about to start. So I'm planning on doing a shrimp colony, and I'll be doing videos on that. So another good recommendation for shrimp is Flip Aquatics. They do lots of videos, so they do like videos on like the Shrimp King range, Bacteria, Caridina, Neocaridina, but for me I'm sticking with Neocaridina because it's much simpler for me to keep, and also where I live I have really hard water, and that's what these guys prefer, but Caridina prefer the softer water with lower pHs, and you have to keep a more constant lower pH, so things like fluval stratum that lower the pH, or botanicals also help them as well. So they don't like high KHs and GHs either, so lots of people use RO water, which is basically filtered so it has no dissolved solids. Hard water being from lots of calcium and magnesium in the water, so you can tell just from the watermarks here that it's white. They're white because of the fact that there's lots of calcium and magnesium in the water, and all it is all the water's evaporated and just left this magnesium and calcium. Also, you find this with like aquarium lids, they get like a bit crusty around the edges. So if you have harder water like me, so Neocaridina is where you want to go, so they prefer a higher pH and higher GH, but the Caridina prefer a lower pH and a lower GH and KH and hardness. But don't come running to me if you want to know everything about shrimp. I'm not a shrimp nerd, but so the 2 sources I recommended, so Mark's Shrimp Tanks and Flip Aquatics, they have lots of information on keeping shrimp. So if you want to go find something out, they'll probably have the video you're looking for. But thanks for watching, and I've really enjoyed doing this video and helping I really enjoy helping out any subscriber. So if you have anything that you need help with, just comment down below and I'll try and make a video like this and help you out. So this is also part of a 3-part series, so this is the second part. So the first part was a video I uploaded maybe last week, and that was talking about the best filtration for shrimp and also shrimp tanks, etc. But once again, thank you for watching, and thank you for 20 subscribers. I quite appreciate it. I've gone from like 13, maybe 10 about a month and a half ago to now 20, so that's pretty big. But yeah, I know it's only 20 subs, but I appreciate it.